David usually introduced me as, the first time we met, my friend came over to me and said, hey, I just bought free drugs from that guy. I was that guy. Not that guy anymore. Moved on. Now I'm a preschool teacher. Yay! Kids that I teach are so rich and so fucking spoiled, I can't stand it. Like, I'll be walking to the playground, we have to go through the parking lot, and they'll be pointing at cars in the parking lot going, oh, Audi! BMW! Sitting there thinking, I can't even teach you your fucking ABCs. How the hell do you know what Audi and BMW are? This one kid, though, he's really fucking obnoxious. He'll be sitting at snack time, he'll be like, my family have BMW. Your family no have BMW. Shit, dude, you're right. Homeboy's family got a Porsche and a Bentley. Don't think he gives a shit about your Beamer, bro. Like, seriously, I can teach you right now when you're 3 how not to be a douchebag, learn some humility, so 18 years from now you're not trying to figure out why you can't pick up chicks at Dada over there. I'll teach you that right now. No. And like, the other problem is that they're so spoiled, their parents believe anything that the kids tell them. They get complaints on WeChat from parents saying, Eddie say that you don't pay attention to him. He says that you pay more attention to Eagle. That's his real name. Eagle is your favorite kid. It's like, come on, that's not true. Eagle's not my favorite. Ding Ding is. Ding Ding's a smart motherfucker, let me tell you that. You know, picture addition and everything. No, like, and the other thing is, like, we're trying to get them to be more independent, we're trying to get them to put their, like, shoes on and change their clothes by themselves and, like, feed themselves. Parents come to an event, all that's undone. Sitting there like, oh, put my shoes on for me, feed me. It's like they lose all control of their limbs. It's not unlike when I watch Toy Story, like, the kids with the toys, and the parents are Andy, and Andy walks into the room and they go, seriously. No, and the thing is, you don't need to spoil kids. You don't need to spoil kids. They're satisfied by very simple things. Like, took them to the park the other day, very content to just hit each other with sticks. Didn't seem very safe, so I'm trying to stop that. And then out of the corner of my eye, I see this one kid with like this devilish look in his eye. And I'm wondering what he's looking at, and he's staring at a steaming pile of dog shit. And I want to stop it, but like, everything's moving in slow motion. I'm just going like, no! He's over there having a great time going, all over himself. And the moral of the story is, like, you know, you're trying to get your kid a present, you buy them an expensive toy, they're gonna have more fun playing with that box. Buy them an expensive puppy, probably gonna have more fun playing with the chick. And you might as well just take them for a walk down the sidewalk in Beijing. Like, every 10 meters, pile of surprises. Guaranteed. Great. And like, the other problem with the parents is that they instill these really bad, like, ideas on them at a very young age. Like, I got kids coming in, and I was talking about going to Japan, and the kid's like, no, Japan bad. I don't like Japan. Like, dude, you're wearing a Hello Kitty backpack. You have a Mario birthday cake, and you were fucking Ultraman for Halloween. Japan is your favorite fucking country. Like, the same cognitive dissonance happens with our Chinese staff. We're telling them we're going to Japan. They go, Japan? Japan? Why? Can you bring me back some Japanese makeup? That stuff is awesome! Yeah, it's pretty bad. The other thing you gotta watch out for, though, when you're a teacher, especially preschool teachers, your teacher voice. A lot of people, teachers, talking about using the teacher voice outside of school with their friends. And that's okay if you're like teaching high school or whatever. Teaching preschool can't. Way too patronizing. Like with my friends in the bathroom, and things like, okay, there are 3 of us here in the bathroom. How many lines of cocaine do we need? 2? 3, that's right, good job, everyone. Oh, you're wonderful. But no, like, I'm not always teaching preschool. Last summer, I got a chance to teach some middle school kids, teach them middle school level, and we were training them to go from like a public Chinese school to an international school, get them used to Western education. First thing I noticed walking around the campus, like some weird sign saying, "Join DP Club. Be a DP superhero." I was like wondering, what the fuck does DP mean? Anyone know what DP means here?
Double penetration.
Dude, what is that? Is that like some weird porn thing, man? Wait, at least diploma program, you fucking pervert. Get your mind out of the gutter. Like, no, and then I have to teach them stuff. We have to get them used to Western education, and part of that's like free thinking, debate, so like trying to pick some controversial topics. So like, how about gay rights, guys? Like, do you think that gay people should have the same rights as everyone else? One of the students goes, my family just had neighbor move in. We think he might be a gay. And we are afraid that we might catch the gay through the walls. As if it's some sort of weird airborne illness. Only way gays come through your wall is there's a small hole in your bathroom wall. Only way that's happening. So I tried to take it a little further, make a real debate. So I'm like, we're going to debate whether or not gay marriage should be legal. We're going to debate that. Same kid. Gay marriage should not be legal because if we give to gays too many freedom, the number of rappings will increase. Two things could have happened there. Either he mispronounced rapings, in which case he's a fucking idiot, and I don't want to hear any more of your shit. Other thing that might have happened is he thinks gay people, pretty gangster. They're the ones doing all the rapping, which made me think, what would gay rap sound like? I think I know. It'd be like, outfit well coordinated, apartment nicely decorated, elegant yet understated. You like the ambience that I created? But people mad and outdated, ideas are dumb and outdated, right? People mad and frustrated, discriminated and hated for every dude I filleted. Oh, I can't rap, I just messed up. For now, I like that, because that was last summer, and I like summer. I like that summer's coming back. I like that we can all start wearing t-shirts again. I like that Chinese people are finally catching on, that they're not going to be cold. And they can wear t-shirts again. And they can wear English language t-shirts that are really funny. I really like that. Like, I saw an old dude, like, riding a little tricycle the other day, and he had a shirt on that said, "I, Joey Smiley Face, Acid." It's like a nice rainbow font. And the first thing I thought was, bro, how the fuck did you get my t-shirt? Another thing I thought was like, where would you get that in China? Like, I think it comes from the factory that makes all of the really bad t-shirts at tourist traps in like the US, like in every place. Like, it would be right in the rack between "Attention drunk women, free breathalyzer test when you blow here." And "Relax, mom, it's weed, not crystal meth." And then like the favorite one that I ever saw was one of my students came in, 3 years old, and on the back of his shirt it said, "Holy shit." Which was pretty much my reaction when I saw the shirt. Like, but like, that's really inappropriate for a 3-year-old to have on his shirt, so I did what any responsible teacher would do, and I took selfies with him. No, I feel like English language t-shirts are kind of like Chinese tattoos for white people, which is kind of coincidental because I have a nice Chinese tattoo in rainbow font. We got any Chinese people who can read this in the crowd? No? It says "Foreigners can't read." And you're probably wondering, who the fuck would get a tattoo that says "Foreigners can't read" on their arm in rainbow font? And that's another thing that I think comes to two possibilities. Either one, I'm a pretentious Chinese major who did way too many drugs in college. Or I'm a gay guy who got lied to when he asked for porn this way. Thank you very much for Nigel Mainville. Have a great night.